So let us move straight to the interface of MySQL Workbench. The interface, I want to explain the environment so you understand how you manipulate and navigate from one section to another. Okay, so let us proceed. Now, if you are, this is the Workbench environment. This is the Workbench environment. This is the data set that came with it. So your database. So the first thing I want to explain is your drum. This drum signify database. So if you want to create a database, I will explain the meaning of database. Database is just like a warehouse, or the symbol is like a drum. Yeah. So that is anywhere in the computing or digital world. Database is usually represented by this symbol, drum. I call it drum, like drum of water or whatever. So I click it now. You see now, so I can say school. Maybe the name of my database is school. So I click create. I can apply here. So that's how to create your database. But I'm not going there. I just want to show you how I want you to be familiar with the interface, the environment, the Workbench environment. So this is where you type. These are SQL statements. Don't mind what is here. Number 1, number 2 is automatically create numbering for you, just so that you can know how many lines or which line you have to execute. Okay, so these are the environment. Now this is where you type your SQL. If I say select from, like that, I can type my SQL statement there. Then you have your save. You want to save the SQL file. This is SQL file now. This is SQL file. So you can type it here. There you can save. You can open a script that somebody save it and send it to your, it's on your system. SQL file is already on your system. You can open it. You can click it to take you to your system. So you can search for SQL scripts or SQL file. Okay, so you can open it here. So, but if not, you can save it too. So this one, there are 2 running. If you want to execute your SQL statement, there are 2 of them. You have this one is to run all, because there can be 20 lines here. You can run all the 20 lines with this. But this one, you see there the cursor, there's a symbol of cursor here. So you can run the one that shows you the cursor. I mean, it will run a particular line. If there are 20 lines, you want to run line 19. So you can use this cursor, execute the keyboard cursor where the cursor is. Whether the cursor is at the end of it or at the beginning, it's going to execute that line for you. So that is for this running. So this one runs everything. Then this one runs a particular line. Okay. So you also have schema here. Please let it be a schema. Schema, I told you that is the structure of a database. Schema talks about the structure of your database or table. Okay. So you have administration here. Administration is to administer changes or management. You understand? So you want to manage the server. You can manage the server here. Okay. So I don't want to go there. You want to shut down server logs. If there's error, it could log in this place, or But let's move to schema. So schema shows you gives you what is in the database. Inside the database, there could be table. If I open now, you see table here. Open the table, drop down the table. You see actors. Table related to actors. I told you that database can contain many tables. So these are tables containing countries, and that country table contain columns. Inside the table, there's column. Country ID, country, last update, like that. So these are explanation. If there's no drop down here, like this arrow here, that means there's no table inside your SQL. Your database. This Aquila database now, there are tables inside. So that's why it's expanded. Okay. We also have store procedure. We have some other stuff here that goes with table. Okay. Now, these are your menu bar. Of course, this database, you can also create database here. You can create connection from this place, like that. Then go to use your server now. You can check server status. You can shut down your server. When you shut down your server, your front end will no longer be able to work, execute anything, because that's only your front end. Okay, so that is that. Then this one you are seeing here is just, if you see this blue thing, means that this collapse. You can collapse. If I click it, this side, this bottom, this is right hand side, this left hand side. If I click the down one, it shows me the output panel. This side, the right side panel, there's right side panel. If I click again, disappear. Click again, disappear. Click this one, disappear. Click again, appears. Okay. So by default is this. So your output, when you execute your statement, the result will show at this bottom here, but we don't have any result here. That's why we're not sure. So we can create any SQL file. You can click here, you create on that SQL file. You can create more SQL file. You can save it in your system. When you have worked, you need to save, you can save. So you can close here. Okay, so that is that. Then this one you can open. The same open here is the same thing that you see. So you can check all that. I think that's the major important thing here. So you go to file, you can create those new things here like that. So but you have new here, new SQL file. Okay, so that is for the interface.